eyes to the greatness of his calling. So, welcoming all of us after the Christmas and New Year break, with immense gratitude and hope, I welcome all back to the hallowed chambers of the Senate. I trust that you had a well-deserved rest during the Christmas break, shared joyous moments with your families and constituents, and celebrated the season of the new year with gratitude and reflection. I also wish you all a very prosperous, memorable, and impactful year 2025. As we embark on this new legislative year, I want to urge all of us to accommodate in our new year resolutions and calendar a renewed commitment to the service of our great nation, Nigeria. Let us resolve to dedicate ourselves to the task of fixing Nigeria through legislation, transforming it into the country of our dreams by tinkering with the old acts of parliament, enacting new ones, and then bringing the aspirations of all, including the less privileged in our society, to bear through our laws. Let us make Nigeria the pride of Africa and a beacon of hope for the black race in the world. During the break, the leadership of both the Senate and the House of Representatives visited Mr. President in his country home in Lagos. We felicitated with him on your behalf, and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu also sends his regards and greetings and New Year wishes to the hallowed chamber of the Senate. We did this on behalf of all our esteemed colleagues. We extended our goodwill, myself, the Speaker, and the leadership of both chambers. We reaffirm our commitment to work collaboratively with the executive arm of government and the judiciary for the progress and prosperity of our nation. As we return to these duties today, we are immediately faced with a matter of utmost importance: the consideration of the national budget for year 2025. I have no doubt that, as always, we will approach this with our usual patriotic fervor and meticulous diligence. This is not just a financial document. It is a blueprint of the aspirations and hopes of millions of Nigerians. We must ensure that every item within it reflects the collective dreams of our people, and particularly the promises we made whilst we were on the campaign trails. And this budget should serve as a catalyst for infrastructural renaissance, development, equity, and justice to all. Another critical task before us is the completion of the electoral reforms. We must complete this year. As the nation begins preparations for the next electoral cycle in 2027, we have a unique opportunity to strengthen our democracy by tinkering with our electoral acts, to strengthen it for the congresses, primaries, etc., and conventions. Electoral reform is not just a legislative duty, it is a moral imperative. It is our chance to give Nigerians and the entire people a system that is transparent, that is credible, and reflective of their will and the will of all citizens. Every vote must count. Let us not waver in this responsibility, for the foundation of every thriving democracy is trust in its electoral processes. Distinguished colleagues, as leaders and representatives of our people, we must remain steadfast in our prayers for the peace and unity of our dear country. Our country faces numerous challenges, but we must never underestimate the power of collective intercession. We must pray for wisdom, we must pray for peace, We must pray for divine intervention to guide our leaders and unite our people. What Nigeria cannot do for itself, may Almighty Allah do for us. Can we say amen? This moment is significant. We are at the end of first quarter of the 21st century, a time that demands bold action and visionary leadership. History is calling on us to make a difference, to write a new narrative for our dear nation, one of progress, justice, and boundless possibilities. So, distinguished colleagues, we must rise to this challenge. Let us be relentless in our pursuit of excellence, fearless in the face of obstacles, and unwavering in our love for our dear nation. Our work here is not just about legislation. It's also about shaping the future of a nation and leaving a legacy for generations yet unborn. As we forge ahead in these words, let these words resonate in our hearts. Nigeria is counting on us. The time to act is now. Let us unite in purpose, strive for the common good, and dedicate ourselves wholly to the task of nation building. May God bless our efforts. May God guide our deliberations. May God protect our distinguished colleagues. May God protect our distinguished brothers in the House of Representatives, protect even the executive, and grant all of us the wisdom to move this country forward. May Nigeria, the greatest black nation in the world, ever remain blessed. I thank you for listening to me, and I believe together we shall rise to the callings. Welcome back to your duty post, and thanks for reporting for duty timeously. God bless you all.